3, 2, 1. Ignition.
Why'd you come back? That's the real question. At this point, you're asking for it. Look at the way you're dressed. You just want that good 6 and 60 action, don't you? This week, we're talking Brian Williams and how he's a dirty, dirty liar. Bob goes to jail, which is just amazing. I spoiled John Wick, so enjoy that. We talk freedom and how Newsroom is a show that you should have watched. Why didn't you watch it? I wanted another season. Tinder. Is it going to ruin Gerard's life? And fake boobs. Because, you know, we're real obvious on the show. And fake boobs they're just great. 6and60.net is the website. Our email's at Gmail. Spell out the words. Website, you can too. 6and60.net. On with the show.
Just a little bit.
You can make it through your butt. Just a little bit. You and butts. No? Is that not a song I'm allowed to read?
It is a song.
Do you fucking remember? Do you remember the Brian Williams thing I was telling you about? Do you know who Brian Williams is? It's
no.
okay that you don't.
No.
Brian Williams is a news anchor who
Okay.
I was telling you, I think in episode 2, I was telling you about his daughter is on Girls, and she had her butthole eaten out.
Oh.
Like you read about.
You can keep going. Then when you have like a spot where I could say something,
There's
I
always
have
a
to say
spot. What?
something.
No, go.
No, because I got to send a text real quick. So you can keep talking.
Are you actually going to listen, though?
Yes, I'm listening. I can
So
multitask, nigga.
You pro motherfucker. No one on C-SPAN is ever like, clicky, click, while they're
click,
like,
click.
horrible fire.
Oh, yeah,
and
totally. $8. That's ridiculous.
You're a real piece of shit. So, Brian Williams, for fucking years, has told this story that when he was in active duty, his helicopter was shot down.
Oh, yes. I know who you're talking about. What's his name? Jimmy Fallon did a mashup of everything that they recorded all like a
Every
shit ton.
time he mentioned it.
No. They did "Baby Got Back," but they took clips of every like word that he said and made it into that whole song on the show. It was like a music video of Brian Williams going, singing the lyrics for "Baby Got Back." It was really funny. That's how I know who Brian Williams is.
So that had nothing to do
news
with the
anchor.
story. This was just
No,
how
I'm just
how
saying that's
you
how I know who Brian
cognitively-
Williams is.
I like your style. I like your
Thanks,
style. So he claims that he was shot down in Iraq about a decade ago, and he's just in
During like
fucking-
shock and awe or something like that, like right after the terrorist attacks, some shit like that, right? Is that what he was
I don't
claiming?
know what the
Okay.
fuck's shock and awe.
You don't remember shock and awe? That was
Nah.
fucking right after 9/11. That was the name of their fucking catch the terrorist fucking
Yes,
thing. It was
yes,
called
yes.
shock and awe.
Yeah, it's 2003 is when he
Okay.
claimed it.
Right.
So fucking so yeah, again, he's fucking neck deep. His asshole's about to be eaten worse than his fucking daughter, dude. Fucking let's see. His claim was that he was in a Chinook helicopter that was shot down in Iraq in 2003. He repeated the claim during a hockey game Friday night, and the flight engineer on the helicopter that Williams actually flew on had enough of that shit. This is according to Stars and Stripes, which is a website, I believe. The claim upset Miller as well as soldiers aboard the aforementioned 159th Aviation Regiment Chinooks that were flying far ahead and did come under attack during the March 24, 2003 mission. One of the helicopters was hit by 2 rocket-propelled fucking grenades. One didn't detonate, but passed through the airframe and rotor blades, as well as small arms fire. It was something personal for us that was kind of life-changing for me. I know how lucky I was to survive, said Lance Reynolds, who was the flight engineer. It felt like a personal experience that someone else wanted to participate in and didn't deserve to participate in. So Brian Williams has now issued the soldiers a lengthy apology, claiming that he misremembered the events. Not surprisingly, that's already falling apart. This is via Fortress America.
Mhm.
First, at what point did Williams begin to misremember being in the afflicted helicopter? Since a decade ago, he was telling the same story that he's telling now of actually being in a nearby aircraft. Second, how reliable is the 2005, 2008, and 2005 account, given that the soldiers present told Stripes that Williams was nowhere near the entire formation surrounding the struck aircraft and has unscathed helo, and that his unscathed helo followed the others an hour later, dude. The story has gone from I was in a helicopter
We were
that
getting
was
shot at.
down in
Yeah.
Iraq. I was in the shit. He's John Rambo in story A.
It's funny because
The-
I imagine him with like a torn shirt,
Yeah, just
fucking
a
holding
fucking
like a half-naked
bandolier.
bitch with like fucking
Yes!
just bandages,
She's
like white
holding,
bandage.
She's
around
holding
her
onto
titties.
his leg,
Yeah.
and then posing for that Star Wars shot and shit as he screams, crooked lip. "Ah!"
For MSN
Exactly right. So this fucking guy,
Yeah.
it turns out, was in a he was in a helicopter.
It was near.
He was
that-
in Iraq, but he was an hour
No,
later.
it's in like Iraq, Michigan. It's just
an
an offset.
I would punch if someone told me when the Rangers won the Stanley Cup in 1994 that they were at the championship game.
Yeah.
I would be like, holy shit, that's amazing.
Yeah.
If I then found out that for a hockey game that this person wasn't there at all,
Mm.
I'd be super pissed. If I found out that he was there because he was part of the cleanup crew,
Mm.
but his shift started an hour after the Rangers left the ice with the Stanley Cup championship and there was no pucks or shit for him
Yeah.
to clean, if he was a bathroom attendant, I'd punch this motherfucker in the throat until he
Yeah.
bled for the 94 championship.
Yeah.
Dude, everyone reveres, or at least everyone should revere fucking
Yeah.
soldiers, and this cocksucker
Yeah.
for a decade.
Yeah.
His daughter's busy getting her asshole eaten out on fucking girls, and he's telling, like, there's one time. What a piece.
Which, by the
What
way,
a sociopath.
that night that you showed me the little video or the little GIF of fucking her getting her asshole eaten
You
out,
just fucking
when I got home
spanked
that
it for 2
night,
weeks.
I literally missed that scene by a minute and a half. I'm like, Jen, is
No.
this is because I saw Lena Dunham or whatever her name is?
Yes.
She's in the show. I
She
saw her.
writes- she's the creator, I think.
Right. She was in
And she's in it.
she's in that episode, correct?
She's in every
I
episode.
saw her and I'm like, Jen, is this girl? She's like, yeah. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Did I miss the beginning? She's like, yeah, some girl was getting eaten out in the kitchen. She says it's so fucking like, I'm like, she was getting her bunghole eaten out and I fucking missed it. She's like, oh yeah. I was like, we were just talking about this.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but Brian, the whole, honestly, I feel like do you really think like, okay, everyone I feel like at one point, if you're telling a story about something that happened to you, feel at one point you kind of like blow it out of proportion to make yourself sound fucking badass, But like, do you think maybe he did it because he's a news anchor and he wanted, maybe the network put him up to
I
it?
think this is what happened.
Okay.
This is what I think happened.
Because like me personally, I really don't give a shit that he did that. Like
That he
at
lied?
at this point, no. This is why. This point, I expect every news anchor on like Fox or MSNBC to be filthy fucking liars. So it
Totally.
doesn't surprise
But
me.
you know what,
But
though?
that's a
It's
little.
like,
That's the
I
people that
expect
should be really pissed are people who were there. People who
the soldiers
lost
the-
family members. Like those are the people that
I
should
mean,
be pissed.
I think it's every veteran's responsibility to be pissed at this point.
Yeah.
But let me go one step further to what you said. The fact that we don't hold news anchors accountable for being accurate
Yeah.
is a stunning.
Well, they always hide behind the whole,
And
we were
shocking.
misinformed. They always announce like
Yeah, which they
huge
can-
fucking 90
yeah.
acre fire in California.
Godzilla showed up.
Yeah,
We're
and
sorry.
then-
We're sorry.
Actually-
2 hours ago, and we said Godzilla showed up.
It was actually just a
the-
fat kid
it was
jumping
the-
in his pool.
It was the trailer for they're making a film. That's not a piece
well,
of shit.
the thing is, like a lot of, and I was reading this. I think it was democracynow.org. They were saying that a lot of,
That should be called AmericaFuckYa.org.
right? They were saying that a lot, or NBBC has said this at one point, that a lot of networks, news networks like MSNBC or Fox or CBS or whatever, they're so like they hear some story, like it could be a developing story, and they just quickly air it, so it seems like they're the first ones
Oh yeah,
to have this
it's-
breaking news story.
It's a race.
And it's a race for ratings. So then they get all these people in, all Americans, to know what the fuck's going on, and they're just glued to that network and just watching it.
you know
without
what I would love?
and they're getting misinformed because they want to be the first ones to air a possible story.
Yeah, and you know what I would love though? I wish in America we outlawed any other show being shown during the news hour,
Mm.
because then I feel like I guess it still wouldn't work because the problem is news was never supposed to be to get ratings.
No.
News was supposed to be to
tell us what the
inform.
fuck is going on.
Yeah, like what the fuck is up,
Now,
Mr.
how many
Brian Williams? And
commercials are
instead
there,
it's-
like for Coca-Cola or fucking like
well, not even,
McDonald's
they
or all that
just,
shit,
they
like
just they
sponsors,
pander,
and it's just
they
ridiculous.
pander to their crowds because they're trying to fucking do it.
Yeah.
But bottom fucking lines, this fucking guy, and I think I just called him John Williams. I meant
I'm
Brian
sorry.
Williams, right?
Yeah, it's Brian Williams.
Brian
I don't
Williams.
think you said John Williams. John
Okay,
Williams
good.
is the conductor.
It was in my head where I was just like, dun, dun,
He's
dun,
a
dun, dun,
composer.
dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun.
Well, that's the thing.
Fucking-
Like, I don't. It's because you know, like Al Roker and Brian
Al
Williams.
Roker, what's with your
Well,
accent
they shouldn't.
today?
They
Where did Al Roker?
Al Roker. Al
you
Roker.
desperately
Whatever
want to
the
be a
fuck his name is.
Bostonian.
No, but like they shouldn't be.
Al Roker.
They shouldn't be. Like household names, you know, they get paid way too much, and I
But,
feel like that's
you know what though? I don't think that's
a
true.
news anchor
because
should
who
just
was-
fucking be a news anchor.
I mean,
That's just like,
I didn't grow up in the age of fucking news anchors being badass.
they
but
should
I
get
feel
enough
like-
money to live.
I feel
but
like news anchors
eh.
have always been famous because they were giving the news, but it used to be a situation. It used to be a situation where they would give opinion pieces periodically, and they would be just that.
Do you really have a Viagra connection? I need something for the opposite effect of fucking Viagra.
Like
Jen
a what?
Bit-
Like a
What?
buzzkill?
No, like
This,
Wait,
what's
no,
this
like-
humble brag lie?
No, it's not
You're
a
about to-
humble
like,
brag.
yo, I can't come no good.
No, it's just fucking Jen's like, okay, an hour and a half later, she's just like, all right, I'm done tapping out. Let's wrap it up. Let's go.
I'm just gonna say this officially.
It's just a fucking problem. I hate it.
You're doing it wrong.
I hate it.
You are definitely fucking wrong, dude. You need to change a new position or something. Because if you can't come, like you can masturbate and come in 30 seconds.
Yeah, because I love my hand. My hand does a
What if you just work
fantastic
the
job.
base? What if you just
My
work the base?
hand does a fantastic
Are you
job.
blaming Jen's vagina?
No, because
Oh, that's
no,
my-
because
that
you know
was
what
my
it is.
question.
I fuck like it's the last time I'm ever gonna fuck.
Oh, wait.
Every time.
And you should. There's,
And
there's
you
nothing
should,
wrong with
because
that.
Jen's
yeah.
gonna
There's
leave you.
nothing
Right.
You're gonna be left
Well,
sad and alone.
That's just that's what it is.
Terrible.
I cherish it because who the fuck knows the next time I'm gonna get it.
I wonder if there is
That's
like a
sad.
drug where you could just nut fast.
It's not sad. It's just you
I
know.
don't think anyone that can like. I don't think anyone who's like, I can't come unless I fucking
Yeah, no one really sees
bang
it as a
for an hour.
problem.
No one on earth is like, that's gay. Like, no, it's not. What are you talking about? The only time you would need that drug is to give it to the guy raping you in fucking prison.
Wow.
That's the only time you need that. I'm looking at you, Brian. Don't get caught with shit.
Yikes.
No one would be in as much trouble as Bob, though. That's a fact.
Yep.
Bob in prison is getting filled out like an application in triplicate.
Yeah, but he's also set because no one's, he's gonna be made man when he's in there. Simple and plain.
He's gonna have all the cigarettes he wants, and he'll need some.
So he's got to tie his shirt a little tight around the stomach. It's still good.
Fucking Bobalina. What would you be your prison name?
I don't.
You
I would
have
try
to
to
have
make
a-
it like kind of fucking tough.
Littlefoot.
Special B.
That's,
be
that's
his
not
name.
bad actually.
Special B sounds like,
Special
yo, you
B.
got that special B on order today? Got that special B,
Oh my
kid.
God.
That's fucking amazing. I love
Special
it.
B. Littlefoot. He'd be such a.
He'd be so fucked in the ass against his will.
He'd be so fucked
He'd
in
literally be
jail.
the Polly Pocket of jail. Without a doubt.
Some guards would be raping him too. It's like, damn it, Bob. Stop putting on lip gloss all sexy.
Hey! Want to post an adorable picture of your kitten on Facebook? Well, don't. Send us show topics instead on Facebook at 6 and 60. That's 6 INSIXTY. Or you're looking for something to do on son of a dumb cunt.
Fucking pig. You're,
What?
You're a pig monster.
I am.
You're a pig monster, man. Anything you felt like talking about today? Anything grinding your gears?
I'll give you
Give me
there's-
my choices.
There's some things that grind my gears, but hold on. All right, you got
I got. Oh shit! Fuck that. Look up something you want to talk about. I just fucking finally watched John Wick with Keanu Reeves.
how is that?
Oh, so good. It's so fucking good, dude. John Wick is good, like you read about. Dude. I felt like I was watching a film from like '88. The movie,
Well, like Johnny Mnemonic, because that was a great movie. I don't care what
it
anyone
was
says.
better than Johnny Mnemonic. Dude, this
Mm,
movie starts off. It has the best opening. I'm gonna fucking spoil the fuck out of
Go
this.
ahead.
So you guys just skip this whole goddamn segment if you don't want to hear about how great John Wick is. I'm gonna spoil it for you because go fuck yourself.
That's why it's 6 and 60.
So the fucking movie opens up, and it's Keanu Reeves beat to shit, like he's about to die.
Mm-hmm.
He takes out his phone and he watches a video of like him and his wife on the beach, Great job hitting the mic as hard as you could.
Sorry.
And it just resonating through the
Whack.
room. Fucking watching a video of him like kissing his wife.
Yeah.
And she's like, "What are you doing?" It's all cute, but he's
I'm
like,
jerking off,
he's-
you porn.
He's bleeding.
That would have been my opening.
Your opening would have been
Beaten to
gross.
shit,
Yeah, just
you
whacking it.
porn, red tube.
Terrible. So he's watching this video of him and his wife. He's on death's door. Then the screen goes to fucking black, and it's a flashback of everything that happened before it. And it's fucking him and his wife being like, "What's up, girl? What up, nigga?" And they're chilling. And then they're like kissing and they're happy. And then she collapses one day.
Yeah.
Then it flashes forward and she's in the hospital and she dies. Then it flashes forward. He's at the wake. Flashes forward. His dying wife ordered him a puppy and left him a note about how now that I'm gone, you need something to love. So he has this adorable puppy, bro. And he has a reason to live, and its name is Daisy because she used to love daisies. So I'm already, you know me, and
Oh God.
I'm already fully one. I love Keanu Reeves. Two, I'm fully invested, and now they introduced an adorable puppy, and I'm like, what could possibly go wrong? So Keanu Reeves, John Wick is the character's name.
Yeah.
He goes and he's like getting gas. He bought the dog like a bowl and all sorts of shit. You see it in the back of the car. Then this fucking these creepy Russian guys get out, and one is like, "Oh, nice car," and John Wick's not saying shit because he's stone cold awesome. And he's like, "How much?" And Keanu Reeves goes, "Man, it's not for sale."
Mhm.
And then in Russian, because they show you the subtitles, he's like, "Everything's for sale, bitch." And Keanu Reeves responds back in Russian, "Well, not this bitch." And the guy's like, "What? That's so fucked up. Keanu Reeves knows Russian."
Yeah.
So then you the next scene, Keanu Reeves like gives the guy at the fucking airport a couple bucks, and he's
Wait,
driving.
so what
his-
happened with him and the Russian? That's it. They were like
That's
became
it
best
for now.
friends.
That's it for now. No, the guy was just kind of a
Oh.
dick. Keanu drives away all awesome
Oh.
because John Wick is a
Oh.
fucking badass. He's a certified G, a bona fide
Oh my
stud.
God.
So he's in the thing, and he's like kind of suicidally, like looks like he's gonna crash into a truck, but
Mhm.
stops last minute because he got wicked driving skills. So then fast forward a little bit more in the movie. He's sleeping. He now has a slight bond with the dog. They're both sleeping in bed. The dog fucking gets up because he hears something, starts barking, runs out of the bedroom. John Wick is like, "Yo, what's wrong, puppy? Do you have to go outside and poop?" Because previously you saw the dog poop. It was kind of awesome.
Yeah.
So then fucking he goes downstairs, bunk over the fucking head. It's the Russian guys. They're gonna steal his car. So the dog sees that Keanu Reeves get his fucking ass whooped. He like with pipes and shit to the ribs, to the arms,
Yeah.
beating the shit out of him. The dog, little baby puppy, goes to rescue him. They kill the dog.
Oh.
Oh, it's fucking too much. A gift from his wife died, gave him a gift of a puppy, and then you murder the puppy and steal a nigga's car. That's not okay. John Wick ain't gonna put up with that shit. It turns out John Wick used to be, bless you,
Thank
to
you.
be a hitman for the Russian mob.
Oh shit.
And in essence,
Twist.
the only reason that Russian mob exists is because Keanu Reeves was like, "Yo, I want to get out." They used to call him the boogeyman.
equalizer.
They used to call him the boogeyman because he was so fucking badass.
Yeah.
So the main guy of the Russian mob, and it turns out it's his son who killed the dog.
Mhm.
Twist fucking coming up again. He's back in the day was like, "All right, you want to leave to go get married, whatever, that's on you." But he gives him an impossible task,
Uh-huh.
which they like kind of implies like take out the other mob. But John Wick does it because he's a fucking certified G
Yeah.
and a bona fide stud, and it's a fucking hour revenge flick. Him fucking finding. There's a hotel where all assassins go
Mm.
because you're not allowed to fight at the hotel, like it's a Highlander in a church. This fucking, you have to see this movie, bro. It's awesome. Guess how it ends? He kills everybody.
Oh my God.
Everybody dies, and guess what he does?
What?
They flash back to that scene where he's dying.
Mhm.
He's not really dying, bro. He went to a local vet to get shit to patch himself up. So he puts like staples,
Yeah.
and there's a bunch of dogs there. He gets a pit bull, a little baby pit bull, and John Wick leave, and he goes, "It's okay, boy.
It's okay, Daisy too.
We're gonna go home now." And the movie ends him fucking all like limping, bleeding out,
Yeah.
walking on that same ledge where he was kissing his wife, where she collapsed.
Mm.
Oh, so good.
What do you call the dog?
He didn't. You don't know the
Daffodil?
name. No, I imagine it's gonna be like, "Yo, I'm John Wick 2, bitch." Like that pit bull's gonna be a bad motherfucker.
John Pitt.
Dude, you have no fucking idea how much I like this movie. The whole fucking movie. I'm like, yeah. They do this cool thing with like gold coins
Yeah.
are like, it's gold, so it's like used for all the dirty jobs. So
Mhm.
like he orders, he makes dinner
So, like,
reservations.
Okay.
Makes dinner reservations for 12, and that means the cleaners, the cleanup crew to kill the dead, to get rid of the dead bodies, because he killed 12 people. So dinner reservations for 12 mean, yo, bro, I
I'm
got
killing
12. I got 12 dead people. You need to clean up.
Ah.
Then there's the fucking, who is the girl that almost played Wonder Woman with the mole between her face? She always covers with makeup, but it looks kind of weird. She's kind of hot. Adrian Pellick.
I don't know.
She was in
Okay.
G.I. Joe. She's on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. now.
Okay.
She played another assassin who broke rules of that hotel and was like, "Ooh, John, I'm gonna kill you," and he almost kills her. But he's like, "Yo, give me information. I won't kill
Yeah.
you." And he got information and didn't kill her. But then she kills his friend. Oh, it's fucked up. This movie's fucked up. It's so good.
I always love that.
I
fucking-
told
just give
you
me that
everything
information.
important.
Yeah.
You still need to see it.
Okay. I'll see
John
it.
Wick kicks tits, and it did so well.
When people
it
spoil
did-
movies for me, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go see it. Or
My
not.
friend Jay prefers spoilers
I
because he
don't- it
likes knowing
doesn't-
resolutions.
Well, it doesn't really bother me because I'm gonna see, if I'm gonna see it, I'm gonna see it.
You
Just because you
need-
spoiled something for me.
you
Like
need to
Jen
see
always
John
like
Wick.
fucking jokes about because she spoiled almost everything for me for Lost.
in life.
That's
They're in hell.
she's
or
like, I'm
purgatory.
sorry I spoiled, like this guy's death, this person's death, this person's death. You're probably not gonna see it. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna watch Lost because Lost sucks. I like
How dare you?
I like the first 2 seasons. Anything after that, no, I'm
How
good.
dare you? Lost ruled.
So
Season 3 did suck dick. No, but sincerely, you have to promise me. What are you gonna do at some point?
I'm gonna go see John Wick.
It's a Redbox. Get it Blu-ray. Fucking. It's
Oh, is it really?
$1.29. Yeah, that's how I saw it.
I thought it was on. I thought it was in theaters.
No, it's been out of theaters for a little while, but it did okay in theaters. It did like really well for an
Uh-huh.
R-rated action because
Okay.
no one sees those fucking anymore.
That's yeah.
On DVD though, people are like, "Mwah, mwah, mwah, mwah. I love some John Wick."
I'll have
The
to pick it up then.
They wanted that Keanu Reeves. Nigga's 50.
Is
Keanu
he
Reeves
really?
50. He looks great for 50.
I
don't
thought he
give
was
a
still
fuck.
like in his 30s.
John
Well,
Wick.
if you really think
There's
about it,
one
in
awesome
Speed,
scene-
he was in his 30s, so I guess that makes sense.
he retired from being a hitman for his wife.
Yeah.
So there's like constant thread. One, there's this weird thing where all the assassins call each other by like their first name.
So I guess it's kind of like Punisher, basically, because he was a hitman for the mob,
Kinda.
and then he was a family man. Or no, he was in the army.
He was in the army.
He was a
There's
Marine.
a couple versions of the story, but he was
Yeah.
a soldier. But regardless, there's this one great fucking scene where John Wick has no fucking outs. He's like definitely gonna get dead. It was like
Yeah.
the James Bond scene where he's like,
Like, there's no outcome.
there's no fucking outs, and still he cuts and he has very few lines.
Mm.
But there's this great fucking
Because
series
I don't really want him to
where
speak.
they're like, you're gonna fucking, you're gonna die now, blah blah blah. Was it worth it? Some shit like that. And he's like, ever since I came back, ever since I started this, people keep asking me if I'm back. Well, you know what? I'm thinking I'm back. And I was like, oh fuck. I literally stood up and I was like, you fucking tell him. You tell him, John Wick. Oh, I want a sequel so bad.
I can
Now they're talking
imagine-
about it.
I can imagine you watch. I could see it right now. You watching John Wick by yourself,
It was like
half
1 a.m.,
naked,
dude.
Cheetos in the living room,
This is
watching
so
John
far-
Wick standing up.
lights
You
off,
tell him, John Wick.
Lights off, big ass
I love
television.
you, John Wick.
I have it blasted like I'm in a fucking theater. Woo! John Wick! All day.
Oh my god!
All day.
I'll tell you what I'm excited for.
All mother fucking day.
I believe in free speech within reason.
I don't get that. Like here, let me give you my version and perhaps
I love pussy.
perhaps-
Let's just put it that way. I love pussy.
but pussy
Spe-
every day is delightful.
specifically Jen's. Am I going to go into a store? Let's say I'm with you and
Okay.
we're talking about something.
Like
Am I
pussy.
gonna loudly say, like, I would love to fucking say, I just love eating pussy and say it loud? Am I going to though? Like with like I'm
But
going
here's-
chances are like I'm gonna
Here's
there might
my
be a
thing.
kid around the corner that
Here's-
might offend
Here's
someone.
my
Like
thing. Here's my thing though.
yes, I should.
It's you are allowed to. Here's my feelings on.
I'm allowed
free
to say
speech.
whatever the fuck I want.
You could.
However,
you just have to
there's
deal with
an
the
asterisk.
repercussions. No, there's no asterisk.
okay.
There's another fact behind it. You are allowed to say whatever you want, whenever you want to say it. However,
you should be able to back
everyone
it up.
out, not even everyone
No?
else is just allowed to react however the fuck they want. So if you run into a Kmart
Yeah.
and you're like, I love pussy,
Yeah.
you're totally allowed to say that. Everyone's allowed to be like, what the fuck? I have
Yeah.
a kid here,
Oh yeah.
you little
Oh,
dickhead.
no, absolutely. Like
You're allowed to. We're allowed to fucking say. I mean, this podcast will hopefully be a fucking forum.
Yeah.
For just that, it's a place where, not fact meets fiction. That's absurdist, but it's
absurdist.
where we say exactly what dawns upon us.
No.
For God's sakes, I was gonna have a list in the studio that was like, try to avoid these words, and we've already referred to people as cocksuckers.
Yeah.
I can defend that. If
Yeah.
someone was like, "Do you mean gay people are bad?" or no, I just imagine.
Honestly, if you,
Honestly, here's what I mean by
Yeah.
this guy's a cocksucker. What I mean by it is in the context I use it, if I said, "Oh, Gerard, stop being a cocksucker,"
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Stop acting in a way where I would want you to have to suck a cock and not want to." Like, so if I say Bill Cosby's a cocksucker,
Yeah.
I'm not saying Bill Cosby sucks cock or
And
that
you
sucking
don't
cock
like
is
that.
bad.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is I assume Bill Cosby does not want to suck cock, and I want him to be forced to
Yeah.
suck cock because I want him to have to do something that he doesn't want to do.
Well, that's the thing. If you call someone a cocksucker, if whatever you say, people look way into it. Things like, oh, well, that's just gay. No, that's just, you know what? I grew up in a time where it was slang to say, that thing, I don't like it. It's gay. And I'm not saying, oh, it loves chugging cock and it's on the Glitter Express, and I hate gay people. No,
I
I'm not
rode on the
homophobic.
Glitter Express
I'm
once.
just saying
it was fun.
that's a way to say, that was our way when we were growing up as kids to say, it's lame, it's stupid, it sucks, whatever. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
if
You know
you're
what,
calling
though?
someone a
Here's
cocksucker, you're
my
not
thing,
saying
though.
that you're uncomfortable with gay people.
Quite
You're
the
saying
opposite.
he's a fucking piece of shit. Now, if I came in today and you had if you showed me a list, hey, by the way, we now have a list of what words we're not going to say, or let's not try and say. I would have looked at the list and told you to go fuck yourself because I just believe that I should be able to say whatever I want.
Yes, absolutely.
Within reason. I'm not going to go to a fucking movie theater and yell out, he's got a gun. No.
Well, that's the thing. And
yes, that falls within my right to say something like that, but
exactly.
that's
You're totally allowed to say whatever the fuck you want. But you have to deal with the ramifications.
right. If people
if
start
someone-
fleeing, pushing people
so-
over, people get hurt.
Exactly.
I'm going to be on the asshole. I'm going to be the asshole getting interviewed
It's your
by
fault.
police
And
officers.
you should be arrested. Yeah.
Exactly.
My whole thing is like I have to live in the world where if someone's a fucking homophobe, I'm allowed to pull them aside and be like, "Hey, fucking idiot.
Hey, this is why you're wrong.
This is why you're a dickhead." Because that's the thing. I had this argument with someone recently. Opinions can be wrong.
Yeah.
It might be your opinion that the fucking
doesn't mean
sky
that's
is fuchsia. Your opinion is horseshit,
Yeah.
and you're fucking wrong. Facts.
Yeah.
Fucking fact. If you know someone who's uncomfortable with the idea of mixed race couples,
Mhm.
you're a fucking dummy. You're dumb. If you try to use the excuse of, well, what about their children? What about their children?
Yeah.
What, they're gonna have to fucking know that people are racist piece of shits?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? Because here's the thing: when people think mixed race nowadays, and it is still something people fucking think about, they never think of my brother and my sister-in-law.
No, it's always black and
because
white.
yeah, it's always dark. It's,
it's
always
always-
Wesley Snipes
Uh-huh.
and fucking
It's
pasty ass.
it's never
bitch of the
Asian.
week.
It's never Asian and
Never.
Jewish.
Never. Do you know
It's
why?
always-
Do you know
and Jews
why?
love Chinese food. I'm just
They
saying.
do. You know what my problem with fucking, and this is what it comes up. I have a Jewish friend, a lovely girl, beautiful girl, tits like
I
you
know
wouldn't
several.
believe.
They killed fucking
Gorgeous
Jesus.
tits.
Sons of
Gorgeous
bitches.
tits. She said to me once. Now I know for a fact that she has sucked the cock of all the colors of Benetton. She's had English dick. She's had yellow dick. She's had tan dick. She's had
So
black
she's trying
dick.
to
You know
taste
Marvin.
the rainbow.
You and your catchphrases. You know Marvin the Martian? She blew that motherfucker. And I
Okay.
don't mean the actual alien. I mean there was a guy in the Marvin the Martian suit at Six Flags.
Yeah.
She unzipped the little front and
And
just
she's
sucked
like,
the dick. She didn't even look at it.
Okay.
She has no idea what color dick
She was doing her taxes while sucking that dick.
while sucking that
In
fucking
June, doing
dick.
her taxes. A little behind.
She said to me, she was like, "Well, I'm starting to feel like I'm ready for like the next stage of my life, so I'm going to start just seeing Jewish guys." And I was like, "Wait, what?" And she said to me with a straight face, she was like, "Yeah, now that I'm going to get married, it has to be a Jewish guy."
That's
You-
absurd.
You're the dumbest fucking dumb
now that I'm done
that's
fucking
ever
having a-
done. But dude,
Yeah.
there are religions. There are plenty of religions like that. It's not just hers. And I know
no,
it's,
I get that.
I know it's wrong to say certain aspects of religion are fucking horseshit, but I know some aspects of my religion is horseshit.
Oh yeah.
So that's racist. What she in essence said, she can suck any color of the rainbow that she so felt fit.
But when she wants to
to
have
suck.
children,
But
and
she's
a
gonna get
fucking-
married. She doesn't want her parents to
Yeah.
feel what, uncomfortable? Clearly, you don't like Jewish guys that much
Yeah.
because your fucking first 25 dicks in your fucking pajingo
Yeah.
were every other color.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I hope some guy finds her, lies to her, tells her he's Jewish. he winds up being Palestinian,
No,
and that's just a fucking conflict right there.
that kid is literally drawn in half. The fucking kid doesn't know what psychobabble to believe.
Well, what we're I also just I hate when people. Well, they hate us because they're jealous of our freedom of speech, of our freedom. I would love for every fucking country in the world to be able to say and do whatever they want, again, within reason. You know,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be able to go around killing everyone just because you feel like it. No,
No.
asshole, that's wrong. But that's not where the world is. You know, there's third world countries, there's second world countries, because that's a thing. And there's first world countries. That's just the way the fucking food chain is. It's the way the world is. There's countries where they can say whatever they want, and there's countries where they can't say whatever they want.
Exactly
But
right.
I hate when they fall behind, and it's always when fucking America gets attacked by terrorism, and it's always, well, they hate us because of freedom. No, I can come up with a couple other reasons why they probably hate us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like a comedian went on a diatribe about that. Most countries are free as fuck. Oh no, you don't even watch this show, and you hit one of my favorite fucking quotes ever. On HBO Newsroom,
Okay.
the very first fucking episode
Mhm.
has this amazing fucking speech. I have to
Okay.
try to pull it up for you.
Okay.
He literally goes on. It's Newsroom. I can't believe you haven't seen it. You have HBO Go, don't you?
No. Yeah, actually.
I think
I'll
you
look
do.
it up.
Like in
Okay.
the family, you
Okay.
have you
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Jen both. Everyone fucking listening.
Hold on. We'll cut. I saw it. It was totally
Liar.
awesome.
You're a liar. Don't you lie to these people that have paid nothing for this. The show's about a news anchor who fucking, the way the show starts is he's just worried about fucking ratings.
Yeah.
He's just worried about being popular. He's the second highest rated news show of all time. And he's at a Q&A, and he's fucking asked, he's with a panel of people, and they
Mhm.
ask him, like college students, and they ask, well, what makes America the greatest country in the world? And he literally, and like one person answers freedom, one word, freedom. And he goes on this diatribe. He's like, fucking, this country has freedom. This country has freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Freedom ain't fucking it.
Well,
It's I have to. We're gonna.
well, there's a lot of like Jen was telling me there, New Zealand and all. She was naming all these other countries. She was for some reason talking about like maternity leave, and right at the end I was like, question, you're not pregnant, are you? But she was.
Didn't
going
you guys
into,
just have a conversation that you're like not even sure if you want kids?
Yeah.
And she's scaring the shit out of you with like, no, it's
I
great.
know, it's like a typical fucking woman. She doesn't know what she fucking wants. But she was going on to this whole
And
thing
now we're sexist.
where you know, all these different countries that like America isn't, you know, the only fucking, you know, it's not the greatest place on earth, you know, like fucking Disneyland. Like there's other fucking countries that, you know, have better health insurance than us and have this better than us and, you know, have more
Fucking most of
oil
them.
or whatever. You know, we're not the cream of the fucking crop, you know. We are a happening you know, down to earth place, but you know, we're not, you know, for people, they hate us because of our freedom. Is that the only thing? I don't think so. I don't think they hate us because of our freedom. I think it's because we're assholes and we've had some leaders send us over to some place to take something, but tell us it's because of this and that, and then we just go into a whole big fucking other conversation.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's hiding behind freedom of speech as like why people fucking hate us.
Oh, it's horseshit. It's
uh,
horseshit. Let's take a second. Here's 3 minutes from the epic HBO show Newsroom, season 1, episode 1.
Can you
Let's
say
take a
why
listen.
America is the greatest country in the world?
Diversity and opportunity.
Lewis?
Freedom and freedom. So let's keep it that way.
Well, why is America
Not the greatest country in the world, Professor. That's my answer.
You're saying...
Yes.
Let's talk about...
Fine. Sharon, the NEA is a loser. Yeah, it accounts for a penny out of her paycheck, but he gets to hit you with it anytime he wants. It doesn't cost money. It costs votes. It costs airtime and column inches. You know why people don't like liberals? Because they lose. If liberals are so fucking smart, how come they lose so goddamn always?
Hey.
And with a straight face, you're going to tell students that America is so star-spangled awesome that we're the only ones in the world who have freedom? Canada has freedom. Japan has freedom. The UK, France, Italy, Germany, Spain, Australia, Belgium has freedom. So 207 sovereign states in the world, like 180 of them have freedom.
All right.
And yeah, you, sorority girl, just in case you accidentally wander into a voting booth one day, there's some things you should know. And one of them is There is absolutely no evidence to support the statement that we're the greatest country in the world. We're 7th in literacy, 27th in math, 22nd in science, 49th in life expectancy, 178th in infant mortality, 3rd in median household income, number 4 in labor force, and number 4 in exports. We lead the world in only 3 categories: number of incarcerated citizens per capita, number of adults who believe angels are real, and defense spending, where we spend more than the next 26 countries combined, 25 of whom are allies. Now, none of this is the fault of a 20-year-old college student, but you nonetheless are, without a doubt, a member of the worst generation ever. So when you ask what makes us the greatest country in the world, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Yosemite? Sure used to be. We stood up for what was right. We fought for moral reasons. We passed laws, struck down laws for moral reasons. We waged wars on poverty, not poor people. We sacrificed. We cared about our neighbors. We put our money where our mouths were, and we never beat our chest. We built great big things, made ungodly technological advances, explored the universe, cured diseases, and we cultivated the world's greatest artists and the world's greatest economy. We reached for the stars, acted like men. We aspired to intelligence. We didn't belittle it. It didn't make us feel inferior. We didn't identify ourselves by who we voted for in the last election, and we didn't scare so easy. We were able to be all these things and do all these things because we were informed by great men, men who were revered. First step in solving any problem is recognizing there is one. America is not the greatest country in the world anymore. Enough?
You have to watch it. Jen has to watch
I
it.
never even heard
Everyone who's listened to it was this like fucking golden gem. On HBO. It runs 3 fucking seasons. All of it's on HBO Go. I watched the first 2 seasons one sitting. I think I literally I was dating some jerk at the time, and her and I just I think we were sick. I think we like both.
Those are the best days. If you either have like Netflix or something, just catch up on a show.
It was unbelievable, dude.
That's
you
true.
will love it.
It's pretty
so
fucking
much.
accurate. Like we're not untouchable because of freedom. You know, that's not why people fucking hate us. You know, there's a lot of other reasons why people fucking hate us.
Yeah, I mean, and there's a lot of deserving reasons. I mean, not to steal from that, we do fucking beat our chest. We're very we treat the country the way we do our favorite sports teams, and it's simultaneously in my opinion, it's simultaneously the best thing about us and the fucking worst, because it's one thing when we beat our chests and we have solidarity and we stand up for each other. Again, I can lift it all from that fucking speech because it's a way more eloquent version of anything I could ever say.
That's why I always not that I avoid getting into conversations about politics with people, but every time, you know, that's always the deciding factor whether someone likes you or not. Like,
but
who did you vote for?
But also, what did you just say?
It doesn't.
You just said a key word. You avoid, and it went against actually what you meant. You said that you try to stay away from conversations about political shit.
Well,
they're never conversations.
Yeah.
They're never conversations unless it's someone like me, John, Bobby, you, Kara, fucking Missy.
Well, because the
mother.
people that always ask me are always the people that
they
no
have a gun loaded.
Oh yeah,
the gun's loaded for oh, you like Obama?
Yeah.
John pulls that. My own brother pulls that shit with me sometimes, and it's like, well, let me say what I want to fucking say, because I'll tell you right this to fucking end this segment for right now. I'll fucking leave this one. Not all the most points in communism, pretty great. Communism could have been fucking awesome. It wasn't, because they put it all together, and it had this
uniformity.
It had this top layer of fucking injustice going on. But yeah, in an ideal world, we'd all work and we'd all fucking get paid appropriately. We'd all be able to break our leg and not have to fucking fear going bankrupt for it. These are facts. These aren't fucking debates. So yeah, I can say shit like not all aspects of communism are bad, because I will have the conversation with anyone who fucking wants to have it.
Well, you're that's the thing. You're willing to stand up for what you believe.
Well,
in.
we represent an idealized America.
Yeah.
Say what you mean what you say, and fucking fight for it. But also be willing to be educated.
Mm-hmm.
Gerard, there have been plenty of conversations you and I have had where one of us was uneducated on a fucking topic. We learned together a little bit of knowledge.
But I feel like that's
just
part of life.
How recently did I introduce you to fucking J metal?
Oh,
and God
God.
knows it's gonna be your favorite thing ever.
Yeah, it's kind of awesome.
What?
But to get one of my points across, I grew up. I learned from my mother, like, hey, asshole, you're not perfect. So the first thing you need to learn is before making fun of someone else, you need to make fun of yourself first. You need to be able to laugh at yourself.
God invented self-deprecation to justify a lot of stuff.
There's a comedian. He just had. I'm trying to look up his name. I have all of his YouTube videos on my phone right now. He does The Amazing Racist. He just literally had a special on Comedy Central, weeks ago, days ago, whenever this airs. I meant to stay up to watch it because I really enjoy his humor because he's a Jewish comedian. He makes fun of everyone. He dressed up in a Klansman outfit, uniform, whatever, and went into rough parts of a city and mostly black in population, and would go into like the delis, the gas stations, whatever, and make these really racist comments.
And he's Jewish.
And he's Jewish.
That's hilarious.
He did a driving school skit where he just picked up Asians and made fun of them. He went into a Jewish grocery store and pretended he was a priest, a Catholic priest, and was having them try and sign a petition saying sorry for killing Jesus. So he even made fun of the Jews, his own, I don't want to say people because that might get misconstrued for something, like something racist, like, his own people, his own religion, whatever. But that's the type of comedy, that's the type of person I like, the person that can make fun of themselves
you cover
and make
all
fun
the
of
bases.
Exactly.
Cover all the bases, dude.
I'm not
you're
gonna
fine.
Every time I joke about you being a spick, I also will joke about me being a fucking an Irish, a fucking Mick. Like, what was one of the names of the shows I want to call it? The Mick and Spick show. It's not just the Mick and the normal white person show. No, let's make fun of both.
This is terrible. This is amazingly terrible.
What, the amazing...
I just pulled up a video.
The best one is when he's at a beach and he's trying to get black people. Because I hate saying African American. It's just I don't think...
Well, here's my problem.
Okay.
Here's my problem. I've heard people call black Canadians African American.
Yeah,
one of those is definitely wrong.
I feel like African Americans just you're white, black, yellow, whatever. Like, hey, look at
black. Probably. What about Steve, Paul, Jill, and Gerard?
I don't know. When people say,
yellow, you're gonna start calling people yellow.
But it always sounds but it always just sounds weird when people say, "Oh, look at that African American gentleman." It's always an uptight white person that doesn't want to get fucking yelled at.
Well, that's the thing.
It's just like, no, just say it's the fucking black guy over there. You're not being an asshole saying it. There are people that say, "Oh, look at the black guy over there." That's wrong. But if you say, "Oh, look at look at the black couple over there," or look at the fucking white couple over there, I see color. I'm sorry. I'm not one of those people that say, everyone's the same.
Only colorblind people don't.
But that's what makes the world so great, and the whole world so great.
It can be.
Our diversity.
It can
the
be.
world, not America's diversity. The world, like every fucking culture. Black, white, yellow, purple, fucking plaid. I don't care what color you are. We all, I don't know. We all should be able to say whatever we want.
Agreed.
Within reason.
Well, again, my whole thing is you should just be able to justify it.
Yeah.
No one will ever justify racism to me.
No.
So if you're a racist, I'm always going to think you're a piece of fucking shit. And I'll be right. I'll be so right. And I'll prove it. I can fucking prove it. Yeah. Has anyone gone through, like, you have a little sister.
Yeah.
And that's fucked up. Just because she exists.
Oh.
Her
existence is fucked up for you.
Her existence is fucked up, I think, for everybody. Because she lives in a whole new fucking age of, like, electronic dating. Like, we had MySpace and, like, fucking Match.com.
Yeah.
Has anyone explained what Tinder is to you?
Oh, my God.
Has anyone really gone into,
all someone said to me was, if you see Tinder on Jen's phone,
kill yourself.
there's a problem.
There's
alright?
not
You
a
might
problem.
have to buy a dick pump or something.
There is nothing romantic about Tinder. Now,
No, I know what it
To
is. It's fucking,
understand-
hey, I like you, you like me, let's go fuck.
well, no, it's worse than that.
Is it
It's
worse than that? What could be
because,
worse than that?
Because Tinder is vaguely based on. Tinder is the straight equivalent of an app called Grindr. What Grindr
that was for gay guys.
Grindr was for gay dudes and chicks. That it would tell you if there were gay people in your vicinity.
Mm-hmm.
So like they would tell if you're in a park and there's a gay dude in your vicinity, you could see like their picture and be like, "What's up?" And then they're like, "What's up?"
If they
And then
like,
the
yeah.
one is like, "Hey, do you like to get blown or be blown?" And the dude's like, "I like to get blown." And then you're like, "I like to give blowies." And then like, "Sweet, I'll meet you by the water fountain that we're both definitely near."
Yeah.
Then he'd go to the water fountain and the one would be like, "Nom, nom, nom, nom," and eat the cock. It was like amazing. Like I've never been more jealous of gay culture that's an option.
Amazing.
So they try to make a straight version, but obviously it's going to be more R-rated than X. So what it literally is,
Mm-hmm.
it takes pictures from your Facebook.
Mm.
You can pick which one. It's like 4 pictures of you and like a quick about me.
Mm-hmm.
And the about me is like, "What's up? I like skydiving, bro. And I like bitches with big old titties."
Yeah.
You know, I have one. I think it's like I like podcasting and Superman's cool. Something fucking terrible. Like to the point where I need my brother to rewrite my 2 sentences in about me because I have the confidence of a dead baby.
You have like the Charlie Day. You have the
Yes.
Charlie from fucking It's Always Sunny type of profile. Milk steak.
A milk steak.
Yeah. Milk steak.
Exactly. So all it is though, there's no profile.
Right.
There's no hobbies. It's just photos. So you swipe left or right.
If you like or
Right
not.
means like, left means nope. And it'll say on the screen like, "No thanks." And it's all like,
Lose a few.
it's people that fit
and if
within
someone
your.
does it to likes to
Yeah,
you,
it's
then
like
it
you
connects
you search based on like age and proximity.
you. Okay.
So you're like, I want to go 18 to 40 and a 25-mile radius. And it's just photos, and you go like or don't like, and they'll get the same option eventually. And if you both say like,
so that's why it links
tells
to your
you you're
Facebook.
matched.
Okay.
So if you both go like,
Uh-huh.
it'll pop up match, and then you could be like, "Hey, what's up? You want to grab a coffee?" So straight people, we mostly use it as a dating site. What? How fucking cut to the chase? It's harder to order Domino's
Yeah.
than it is to go on a date based on Tinder.
You know what it is? I think
and it's only based on aesthetics.
it's
How
just
does anyone not have a complex?
such a fucking superficial world we live in where like you
I
have
mean,
to be
it's
the
superficial
the right
and so
way.
obvious.
It's bad.
Could you imagine? Like,
It's
obviously,
instilling in
obviously,
generations that like
oh, it's the most important commodity,
Yeah.
and yet it's the one that has the shortest time frame.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, Jen's beautiful. Your fiance is a beautiful little girl. If she was a fucking troll, though, I would be confused.
Yeah.
With that being said, I don't think. Imagine if that
I
was.
think you have to somewhat be attracted to the other person.
Imagine if Tinder was real life. Imagine if you went to a bar and you walked up to fucking people
and just went up to a
of the-
girl and went, and then walked away.
Or like
Thumbs
the
down,
other equivalent, you
everything.
walk up and you're like, "Hubba hubba," and their reaction couldn't be like, "What the fuck's the matter with you?"
Yeah.
Their reaction has to be like, "No,"
Yeah.
or "Eh." How fucking crazy is the world we
No,
live
you know what?
in?
Because it's so much easier to hide behind like a phone or a computer. Like when I'm sorry, but when I was on MySpace and I get fucking heated at like fucking Jen's ex-boyfriend would be fucking messaging her, "Oh, dude, I had a 12-inch dick when I was sending him fucking messages. I had fucking 30-inch biceps. I was ready to pounce this motherfucker." You know what I mean? But if I met him in person, I would have, fucked him up because some of the shit lines he was crossing. But I talked to him on the phone and he was crying. He had a big old dick though, through fucking messaging, through a fucking through a screen. People hide behind. It's a mask. It's another mask.
Dude, literally.
Why do you think cosplay is so, and like furries? You know, these people are hiding behind something, and they're, you know, people that are so socially awkward in their own skin, and once they put on like a costume or a furry, you know, costume or whatever, and they fucking do shit that they wouldn't like. That's cool and all, like that they get to kind of step outside, but it's sad that, you know, like, oh, they're dancing in public because they're wearing a panda suit, but now. You know, take them out of that. How are they really going to act? And that's sad.
I just pulled up Tinder on my phone.
Okay.
Some of the people that come up.
Right.
These are the about me's in real time.
Mm-hmm.
I live by the work hard, play hard mentality. Awkward situations and witty humor amuse me. I run almost daily and enjoy a good movie or book when I have the time.
Hold on. Are you able to look up guys and girls?
No.
Fuck. So these are all girls. I was gonna play a game.
Most people don't.
Guy or girl?
Most people don't have anything. Okay, here's a good one.
Okay.
If you don't like dogs, I probably don't like you. 2454 Aries. I work at a bank as a teller. Sicilian, Polish, and Russian. Reality TV junkie, y'all. I fucking love to eat, and I'm a total homebody. If your profile picture is your abs, you're more likely to be a tool bag. Leave me alone. Otherwise, message me.
Oh my god, she's totally like overly tan, right? She looks like beef jerky.
No, she was actually kind of cute, and I hit yes to that profile. Despite that profile, I hit yes.
Oh my god, because she was good looking.
Kelly loves to dance, to laugh, and people who can make me laugh work hard, play hard. You need a comma, bitch, but I hit like. Most of them don't
You're
say anything.
contributing, you know.
Oh yeah, I'm part of the
I
problem.
want to make one just to hit no on
This
every
is a great one.
single one.
5'2", teacher, sushi lover, adventurous, love to travel. It was bullet points. Like.
You're liking due to bullet points. Was she good looking? Probably not.
No, not really.
Oh, see? I don't know, man.
I'm judging her on her words.
I'm
just saying it's a scary world out there, and your sister has to navigate it. Did she break up with her boyfriend?
Yeah.
Was he gay?
I don't know. He was a fucking weirdo.
Can we get your sister on the phone?
Oh my god.
Hey, are you sad about? No, we don't have to. Are you sad about your ex-boyfriend? Yes. Is he a faggot?
Hold on. I'm gonna do it.
Are you really?
Yeah, I don't care. She's my sister. I'm gonna ask her.
Amazing.
It'll be funny. Hold on. Let me call her. Let me put her on speaker.
This is amazing.
No, it scares me that there's like Snapchat and there's fucking, you know, all these things that like
it makes me nervous.
Hey, want to see my?
She's
titties?
almost 18. It's almost my time.
I hate you.
Bang, 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 bang.
I hate you so much.
I'm gonna do it
right
on
now.
your podcast chair, on your bedroom chair.
She's not gonna answer. She knows. She knows
She
Sundays.
knows.
She knows on Sunday. Like, why is Gerard calling me? Yeah, no. They broke up. The kid's a fucking weirdo. But I don't even like the new kid she's with.
He was like
either.
she has a replacement.
Oh yeah.
Because she had some like emo shit up on Twitter, and I got worried.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking.
She was
follow
like,
that shit.
she was saying how her sister was, boo. At least we tried. No, but her ex has to be a fag. He was too much like you. I mean, huh. Yeah.
What did she have on Twitter? I mean, I don't want to tell.
She put up a picture of your sister.
Okay.
And she was like, "Look how beautiful my sister was in high school."
Yeah.
And she put up like a sad face. Like the implication was like,
depending on the date, she was probably sad because my sister recently visited. She was here for the holidays.
I think it was that she was implying that your sister was pretty and she wasn't.
I don't know. That's weird.
I think it was
Twitter,
be nice to me, bait. Which makes me nervous because I know how youths are. Because if I was her age and a dude, I'd be like,
the problem
time
is
to
like
action.
fucking kids are so angsty now with like all these movies and this music. I sound
I wish
like
I
an
was
old
in
man.
a coma. And then true love would find me.
It's so bad. Like, oh, if I left tomorrow, would anyone care? Fuck you! I just want to comment and say no. I would not fucking care. I got Jen hooked on Broad City.
That's because the show is fucking.
Well, she's like, my
brilliant.
coworkers were talking about the show Broad City. Have you ever
I've
watched
been
it? I'm like,
obsessed with that show.
Yeah, I heard.
Have you seen it?
I saw probably half of it. My little sister was watching it, and I wasn't feeling it. Like, I don't know. I think it was too over the top. Like,
It
I'm not
did
into
nothing
fucking,
for
like-
you?
It really didn't. I mean, like, you had random like Seth Rogen fucking appearances, like the whole thing. Like, I never saw anything about it before once. But it's also like a raunchy ass fucking show to be watching with my two younger sisters and their fucking.
Well, yeah,
Asian boyfriends.
I think everything now, and I don't mean
but
no,
I think it's less
no disrespect, no disrespect to Bobby.
Workaholics is more raunchier than that show.
It
though.
is, but I think the difference is it's not two girls. And
Yeah,
again, no
absolutely.
disrespect to Bob, but like your brother Brian has taken over the patriarchal role. I think it's just because he was taller than you. I think you guys like drew straw one day, and one
gloves
of you
come
was like,
out.
I'm going to be the one to have in touch emotional conversations with my sisters, and that was Bob. He's like, Bob will know what their soul has to say.
He's the
It
coolest.
just
one.
it just happened.
But fucking
honestly.
Brian's the one who's like, yeah, keep that pussy shut forever. Forever shut it.
Yeah, and what's wrong with that?
Nothing.
There has to be some sort of
Honest
voice
to
of
God,
reason.
if someone was like, no, let the fucking lips spread, that would be creepy.
That's what I'm saying.
That would be creepy
And I
as
don't care
fuck.
who the guy is. It doesn't
And
matter,
they're
make a difference.
twins, so it's double downing the creep factor because there's all sorts of fucking like sexy stories sent to Penthouse about like, yo, my fantasy is two blonde sisters that are twins. It's like, damn,
That's what I'm saying. And the
it
only
ruined
way...
a whole genre of
Yeah.
porn for you having
Oh,
twin
yeah.
sisters.
No, that-
Bob, just shut the door for me, please.
Without a doubt. The only way that I would even like prey on their ability to just exploit twins is with that Twitch shit that I found out, where like people can literally
Well,
get a video
yeah.
of people playing.
Well,
I
you
will
and
set
I,
these two
you and
up
I have had this
and
conversation.
whore them
The,
out.
the first offshoot of 6 and 60, we're gonna do the Let's Plays, like the video game Let's Plays, with their twin sisters, because like we have the perfect math for it. It really does work. I can edit it without the creep factor of a dude being there.
Yeah.
Brian will film it, so to him it's zero sex appeal.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
he's also not stupid. Brian knows exactly what would sell.
Mhm.
Brian would be real quick to find like, okay, well, these are the fishnet stockings, and these are the 3 pairs of drawers you're wearing. Because if fucking so much as piece of a brown eye pops out, I'm punching you in the fucking nose.
Yep.
Somehow it's their fucking fault. Bob will do the editing of the sound, and he'll also be our gay draw. You and I could do commentary over both. It'll be amazing. We're gonna make a fortune. Fuck podcasting. The future is
Yeah.
fucking selling people's image while they have it. Like,
Whoring
because
them out.
one day they're falling apart. Every girl on earth, no offense, bitches, and bitchettes. That's what I call 16 and under bitches that are
Nice.
almost on my radar. It's like sex
Excuse-
appeal
wait,
goes
what?
away.
Fucking gross, dude.
16
Sexiness
and
goes.
under?
Shut the fuck. You saw that picture that Wayne sent us. Our buddy Wayne sent me and Bobby a
Oh,
fucking
God,
photo
yeah.
of these 2 girls, huge titties, huge, like size of your torso titties, like look
Nice.
fake and delicious. Remember that
Okay.
fucking half a hoe bag that Bobby used to hang out with from Old Navy?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, I have to now edit out. If I do use this, I have to edit out Old Navy. Be like, her social security number's 422. She had big old fake titties.
Yeah.
And Bobby adamantly is a not titty guy.
Yeah.
He
Well, he's
they
afraid of them.
They hold
I'm afraid
well.
of them.
Yes,
one
you
could
are.
make
You're afraid of them.
one
Yes.
could make
I'm
a
not afraid,
solid
just I have a
argument.
A C cup
preference.
is bigger than you.
Shots fired.
That's not fucking
Shots fired right over the fucking.
Shots fired.
I said shoot across her nose, not up it. No. But like in all sincerity, Bob just wants to be able to handle what his God gave him. God gave him medium-sized hands. Medium to small. If you got long digits, you can handle more titty.
Yeah.
I've been with a girl who had E titties. That's too much titty.
Oh, yeah.
One, they feel like a lava lamp. They're just all over the place. Too much to handle. I'm not saying no one can handle it. I'm saying I can't handle it. My stubby finger's too much. I'm like, leave your shit on. Leave a tank top on at least. Maintain the fucking flow of water. But Bobby was a. Is it safe to say that you were at bare minimum very attracted to her? She looked like a Barbie. Big
are you
old
talking
titties,
about?
tiny waist,
I
nice
was.
What are you
ass,
talking
fake
about?
tits.
I
Tits
was.
McGee.
I'll tell you.
I know you and I had conversations.
Are you talking about Jackie?
Yes.
Thank you.
Those titties were delightful
They
and
were
fake.
nice.
So the best part was one night Bob's fucking just being nice to her because that's Bob's fucking single life. When Bobby's hunting, and even when you're in relationships, he's overly nice to women. And I don't mean that in the terrible way it sounds. Because right now I just sound like a fucking sexist monster.
You do.
But I mean, Bob would never be like, yo, do fake titties feel different? So that's where his friend Charlie comes in. Because I will ask any question Bob thinks. So I was like, I think fake titties feel awful. And she's like, these feel great. Feel them. And I watched Bobby just give me that fucking like, you motherfucker face. He looked at me like I was a fucking dickhead. And I was like, honk, honk. And I was like, I don't know. And her friend, who is the brunette, that was like a hippie that I
Yeah.
thought you were smashing, Brian.
Katie?
I thought
Oh. No.
I think.
No.
she also let me get a tit squab. I was like, I need a real one. Those things are
You
too
need-
small to
you
be
need
fake.
a- you
And
need
I was
a-
Before
like,
you
honk,
knew it,
honk,
there was like
honk,
an
honk.
assembly
And
line
here's
of
the
titties.
fact. I am
Charlie
such a
just
guy.
going
yeah.
by, honk,
honk, honk, honk, honk, honk.
honk, honk.
I am such a guy that I couldn't even tell you which felt better. I was just like, yay, 4 titties. I was in titty heaven. It was a
It
strip
didn't
club
matter
in
what
his
they
backyard.
felt like anymore.
Fuck no. That I never mattered. I just want to squeeze a tit Bob wanted.
No, and he worked it
No,
really
but did
good
you pull
too.
that shit like, oh, I can't tell with a shirt and bra?
I mean, that was the
Has to
natural.
be bare.
That was the
Yeah.
natural transition.
No, but then let's progress to like, all right, well, now I have a control group, and now I have one brown hit. So now we need a red, and we need a black hair
Perfect,
just to
yeah.
keep going through.
I also want to know if black girls get different types of fake titty, because black girl titties are way different, in a great way. It's like the colors of Benetton and shit. I need the. I have like a. Some people have bucket lists where they're like, I want to mountain climb. That's some white people shit. As pale as I am, because I always get that
You're
judgment. It's like, you're
borderline
not,
white.
Yeah, but what does that even fucking mean? I
If
pay
you
my
didn't have
taxes.
if you didn't have a beard, you'd be a white kid.
If
You-
I
you wouldn't be
had a
black.
longer beard, I look like Ahmed the terrorist.
True.
But that's besides the point. But my whole fucking life has been this conquest of like different types. Because of everyone at the table right now, I've always been the fattest.
So
I'm
what
a
if
fat guy.
what if a
Getting
black
pussy's
girl,
a
an
job.
Asian girl, and a white girl all got fake titties and all the same size? You're saying that they would all feel different because
I
of
would
their
I would like to
ethnic
think
background?
I, could
I would
probably
like
agree
to
with
think
yeah.
that they're
I don't know
responsible
about
enough
that.
I would.
that they're
just
responsible enough
skin-wise.
as a company, the fake titty
So
manufacturer.
you're trying to say like a black girls would be ashy, a fucking
No,
Whoa,
that's
Asian
just
would be-
racist.
Why do you
yeah,
have
but
to
that's what you
go
said. They're gonna
racist?
feel different.
Why do you
That's
have to
just
go
racist.
bigot on us? Why do you have to
Jesus.
go? No, man.
Or like cocoa butter. That's the only fucking thing that I would.
Oh
think
my
of.
god!
Here we
Again,
go.
cocoa butter.
man.
They don't have to use.
So what are you
cocoa
gonna
butter.
rub on the Asian girl? Fucking duck sauce?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm saying.
All right, first of all, that sounds like a great plan.
It does.
That sounds like a great sticky. Episode 3, you just heard it. Rate, comment, subscribe on iTunes, and we'll keep talking shit. Hopefully, you guys cracked open a cold one. Got to enjoy the sipping action of Bobby's brother Brian. Just chugging back brewskis. Just, I'm gonna get him a bucket of BLLs, a couple Bud Light Limes. Oh, yeah, that's right. My throat hurts, John. John's trying to work on something for an Oscar party, and I'm screaming in the office because that's how I do it. 6and60.net. Guess who has a brand new live album? If you listen to episode 1, you know my obsession with baby metal. They have a live album called Live from Bangalore or something. I really don't know. I don't even know the name of the song that you're hearing in the background, but I'm going to play all of it because it's great. Check them out. They're on, not Stitcher, because that's what we're going to be on eventually, I think. They're on all sorts of online markets. Get them on iTunes. Support them. They're not a sponsor. We don't have a sponsor this week. No one loves us that much. But go ahead, email us, 6in60@gmail.com. Let us know if you have any special dedications, any questions, any comments, any concerns. If you just want us to stop cursing so much, we're not going to change. We're really stuck in our ways. But let us know what you're thinking. Again, iTunes.com, the best place to let your opinion fly. Rate, comment, subscribe. Do me a favor. Lie. Just make it 5 stars and then shit talk us. I'll be more likely to read it and probably destroy you on the internet. Give me your iTunes, and by iTunes, I mean Twitter handle, and I'll say what's up. That's all going to happen. Enjoy the hell out of this Japanese metal. Just blasting into your earlobes. We'll see you next week. Bye, sucker.